friends to my kitchen. Bem-vindos à minha cozinha. Today I'm gonna do something different. I've made this, but I just found out that my granddaughters, they love this. So I'm gonna do the recipe so I can make it ahead, and I'm gonna freeze it. So when I go down, I'll take it to them. It's called Pão Com Queijo. That's what they say. Gigi, I want Pão Com Queijo. So I think my way of Pão Com Queijo is pop sick with the cheese in the middle. No, it's Brazilian Pão Com Queijo. So that's what I'm gonna do, Pão Com Queijo Brazilian. I have here 2 cups of tapioca flour. If you don't have tapioca flour, you can substitute for whole wheat flour, it works too. 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese, 1 cup of milk, half a cup of oil, vegetable oil, a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of parmesan cheese, and 2 eggs. And we're gonna do the Pão Com Queijo. I'm also gonna make this recipe is just gonna be the simple, but then I'm gonna make another recipe and I'm gonna add bacon bits. Delish. So anyway, I'm gonna put this in my pot with the oil until it boils, and then we're gonna add the flour. These kids, sometimes they know more than us. They're small, but they already know. Well, it happened they have an au pair that was from Brazil, and she taught them how to speak Portuguese and also these recipes. So a couple times they asked me, Pão Com Queijo. Okay, I'll give you Pão Com Queijo. No, not this. I want Pão Com Queijo. Well, that's what they want. So I'm gonna try to make it so that way they can put it in a freezer, and then they can put it in an air fryer. In no time they have Pão Com Queijo. I have my milk kind of heating through with the oil. I'm gonna add the salt to the flour and mix with my tapioca flour. Okay, my milk is coming to a boil, just making the bubbles, and I'm gonna add all my flour. Turn it off. And this is gonna make into a paste. And don't worry about it. It's in a way like powder choux. We'll make cream puffs. So it comes into a ball like this. That's how we want it. Okay, my dough is ready, and I'm gonna put it in my mixer, and we're gonna mix this to cool for about 3 or 5 minutes. So we'll just mix this, and it will make into a smooth dough, and it will cool so we can add the eggs. Okay, it's been 4 or 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes actually. And I'm gonna add 1 egg at a time. This is, in a way, it's the same thing we do for cream puffs, but we're using tapioca and we add the cheese. But it's kind of the same idea what I did. I've made these before, and they're so addictive. You eat them in no time. And now especially you can put them in an air fryer in no time. You're gonna have Pão Com Queijo. You can make a batch, bigger batch, and I'm gonna flash freeze. Gonna put some in a cookie sheet and freeze them individual, and then put them in a Ziploc bag, and then just take as I need. I'm gonna add all the mozzarella cheese. And if you see, I measured 2 cups. I thought I measured 2 cups. I measured 4 cups. So I'm doubling the recipe. but the recipe is for 2 cups. So if you want to make it in double, then that's what you do. Now I'm going to add my Parmesan cheese. I actually made these with regular flour, and they were fine. Yeah, and that's what you want. They're kind of sticky. See? And they stick kind of bumpy. That's why. It's because of the cheese. And I'm going to use my ice cream scooper to scoop. So I'm going to scoop a scoop, and these are for baking. And you can use them in your hands and kind of try to shape them more into a ball. And these are gluten-free, so they're perfect for those that are gluten-free. It's always good, you know, you can eat them as a snack, you can eat them as an appetizer, especially if you put the ones that I'm going to put some with bacon. I'm going to fry some bacon, and then I'm going to crumble and put it in there. And then I'll freeze those because my granddaughters love those. What do we don't do for our grandkids? We did it for our kids, and now we do for our grandkids. And you want to push it down when you make the ball, so it stays a smooth ball. Because like I said, it's a very different texture of flour than our regular flour. But I tell you, when you make these, you won't eat just one. They are so good. I know, I'm glad. I just bought a 2-cup measuring flour, and I thought I was measuring 1 cup, and I was measuring 4 cups. Because I use that cup as 1 instead of 2. So, my oven is preheated at 350, and these are gonna bake until they're start getting golden. There. You're gonna pull apart, and that mozzarella, it is delicious. You gotta try this. And like I said, if you can find tapioca flour, because that's a specialty flour, you can use whole wheat flour. But I've used regular purpose flour, and it's done fine. It just doesn't have the texture that these will have. Okay, here, I have a lot in here. I'll put them in the oven. Here it is, friends, my Pão Com Queijo. Look at this. And they're so fluffy. And then you go eat one of them, they're like little clouds. You can make these as an appetizer, or even to, you know, go with a meal. Because they're so different, you don't need nothing else. So, I already put some in the freezer for my granddaughters. So next time when they ask me Pão Com Queijo, this is what they want. Just bread with cheese. It's good. So this is my recipe for today. Brazilian Pão Com Queijo. And easy recipe. You can make a quantity and put it in a freezer and take it as you need it. And thank you for watching my videos. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Give me some thumbs up. Share my videos with your friends and on your social media. I really would appreciate it. And have a good day. God bless you.